My name is Slap, and this is my new song, Surf Sprites.
And we back. Nah. This ain't no intro. This the entree. I got Noel and Slap Serif in the booth. Hey, hi guys. How you guys doing out there? My bad.
What it is, though?
Oh, what's up? Thought we was gonna finish the song. Let me get my notes back up. All right. Hi, my name is CHRVNS.
My name's Noel.
And this is Shut Up and Listen. And today we have a very special guest, a very near dear friend of mine. This is an individual that we have gone through thick and thin. I'm talking about through the depths of hell and through the gates of heaven and all the way back.
Goddamn.
And made like some of the craziest hits. Actually, this individual has made some of the craziest hits I've ever heard.
I agree with you.
Very much.
Especially even like the side project, like the lone ones that don't even be getting the most plays. Was the I forget what the one is called. It has the little U in front on the beach.
Oh, that's my first project.
The first one, yeah.
Can I pull up Spotify real quick? I can't hear.
Pull it up real quick. I'm gonna keep going. This individual does a lot of work with black noise. This individual has been on so many different bills, and it can curate any kind of sound that you could ever look for.
Yes.
Today we have the one
And only.
Slap Serif.
You should feel this.
You should feel this.
You should feel this.
You should feel this whole interview.
Yes.
You guys gassed me up so much right there, and I am trying to think in my brain how I'm going to live up to this expectation that has just been created.
Who am I?
Yeah. Who
Just
am I?
just live.
Just live.
Just breathe.
No, don't even live, just be.
It's weird though, because like I really have been doing this for like almost 10, 11 years now.
But it feel like you ain't done shit.
No, you feel like you've done absolutely nothing, and it's like you look back at your back catalog. It's like I've released like 12 something projects that are like sitting on my Bandcamp, and like some hidden ones on my SoundCloud that are gone because I stopped paying for the premium plan, so they're just lost to time.
No shit, dude.
Yeah.
So for the people that don't know, who is Slap Serif?
I'm a producer. I take my main gig is I just go dig for samples, and I try to find stuff that doesn't sound like it's usable, and then I use it, and I find a way to make it work. Because everything in 2024 has been done to death, and there is no last frontier. So we're just in the ocean looking for some fresh fish. Yeah,
That's deep. It's like every flow's been done. Every style's been bit.
I'm gonna wrap everything backwards. Has that been done?
I don't know. Maybe.
Quantum. No, not Quantum.
Some nigga already did it.
Latyrix.
Some nigga
Latyrix
already
with
did it.
DJ Shadow producing them. They had the first track on that album. Everything was there's a whole backwards verse on there. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want to punch that fly in the fucking mouth?
Yeah, all right.
don't
So
you?
for our audio listeners, if you can hear this fly, I'm gonna let Bob. We're gonna be quiet. Let Bob turn it up. Oh, you're gonna stop. Stop right on your arm. All right. So this fly, I'm gonna fight this fly, bro. It's like the Breaking Bad episode. I swear to God. We're gonna keep it busting though.
Power through it.
Where did Slap Serif, like, how did that begin? Because you said about 10, 11 years that you've been in the game now.
Yeah.
How did this start?
It honestly just changed when I started listening to more beats and hip hop. I think I was really my first love was like Daft Punk-esque French house and like every artist
dancing.
under the sun and
dancing,
yeah, in that world, and like some weird IDM like Audiker on the side. So I was doing like my early stuff was just like straight just electronic experiments, and I'm glad those are gone because I was learning Ableton in real time working on this stuff, and I really just put out everything with no filter, So there was.
That's sick.
It's kind of cool because like you can see my thought process in real time, and you can see where I learned like, oh, compression's really cool. I should compress everything to absolute shit. Or like, oh man, effects are cool if you like you use sends and stuff.
100%
all that stuff, yeah.
Wet.
But then I think I want to say like first year of high school, I was hanging with some friends, and someone's older brother passed me donuts and the J-Lib project on a CD. I burned to it. I just took it home, and I was like, oh, okay, this is stuff. This is like stuff that I've been hearing for a long time.
That Della Swing different.
This is like the Tony Hawk Pro Skater soundtrack stuff that I love, and this is I think the first hip hop album that I was really listening to. My dad had like Beastie Boys' License to Ill, not the first one, the one where the guy's handing a toaster through the window.
Yeah.
He had that on his like original iPod. That was the only like hip hop album he had in his entire collection. I was like, this is like real different. I like this.
Beastie Boys was the first hip hop album for you. What was your first hip hop album?
My first hip hop album? Damn, I can't even remember. But
Well, I'll go.
Go for it.
Get Rich or Die Trying.
50 Cent. I mean, 50 Cent was pretty big,
It was the
too.
clean version.
Oh, you were pissed.
Because no, I was living in Greece. I told the story before, but yeah, my mom ordered on Walmart.com for us because we're living in Greece. And half the album was instrumental because
Because then they go bleep,
instead of bleep, it was just
blanks.
No lyrics whatsoever.
That's terrible, bro.
There's some good beats on there.
Don't know, phenomenal. I went back and listened to it recently. That shit's gas, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's not one song that's actually a miss.
Facts.
I mean,
think-
people probably disagree with.
Nah, fuck him. Fuck him. 50's timeless, bro.
He's a troll.
Now he don't need to make music, bro. He trolling, get rich or die trolling, nigga. I think my first hip hop album, it had to be like, because I know I was really into old school at first, so it was like Gangstar and Guru.
Okay, yeah.
Like I was really bumping that.
That's still like the only stuff I listen to when I'm working at Black Noise Records. Like,
No shit, the old school?
like all day. Yeah. We have a bunch that just came in. So I'm going through the back catalog of the 80s and the random like early hip hop that just you don't get introduced to unless you're like actively looking for it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I guess.
Especially these days, like all these legends don't even get brought up anymore.
No.
You know?
Well, there's no VH1 behind the music on anymore to like.
Oh my god, I missed those. Those were fire. That and MTV Jams in the morning.
Facts.
Yeah.
Every morning, but
Getting ready
6
for
in the
school.
morning.
That TV turned all the way up. Right?
Grandma like, what are you doing?
Sean Paul, Get Busy playing. Get busy. What you mean, bro? I was having a great time.
Good time.
Yeah, Slap Serif started because I was making a pivot to because I wanted to start making beats. And this is before I was working with any rappers whatsoever. I was really just making like beat projects for myself. And because I came from a world of like, I don't know, DJ Shadow's introducing like avalanches, just like full length instrumental, like crazy plunderphonic albums. Like that's what I really like spec'd into, if that makes sense. And then it was only later when I got linked up with the Black Noise Boys that like actually got like a rapper on my track for the first time.
See, I want to talk about this. I'm gonna skip a couple parts right here.
Yeah,
okay.
for sure.
So, how did you get connected with the Black Noise Boys and Rhetorician in particular?
Yeah. I was playing, I think the first show that I actually DJ'd for in Bellingham, I was DJing for a bunch of random people.
Wait, was this the basement one?
Yes.
That's where we met.
Yeah.
Look at that.
No, but we didn't talk for like a year after that.
Yeah, but you DJ for me
I
that
did,
way.
and I scratched
A
for
bunch
you.
of random rappers. Look at that. You see that? You
A
see how
bunch
he
of
gets thrown to
random
the side?
It was so long ago, I barely remember who was there. But you were there.
Yeah,
And,
that's when I met Jordan. I thought y'all was already working together at that time.
No. Someone
Damn.
at that show, because I was asking around for rappers to work with at that point. It was like, oh, there's this new cat called the Rhetorician in town. You should hit him up. So I sent him a SoundCloud message through their like archaic messaging
crazy.
system.
Yeah.
Damn, that's
And
classic.
he actually replied, thank God. And I made like I think the single was like Rhetorician Slaps, which is, he came over to my bedroom. It's not a studio. It was like desk with like it's a studio now. At the time, it was a laptop and like
In development.
Scarlet.
We can still call it a studio.
Yeah.
In development.
The studio could be whatever you want it to be.
Honestly,
just a random assortment of musical gear, enough to record audio and microphone.
when I met this motherfucker, it was the beat machine, the piano, it was the 88 key, the beat machine,
it was a 49.
and the TV. Oh, it was a 49.
It was a 49. It had them, yeah.
And a big ass TV right in your face.
Like, I put the laptop underneath, and the TV would just. So I was like, you can see.
So he's like, yep.
It's a good angle now. But yeah, we made a singular something together, and then he was already talking to Nico at that point, and this was in the lull of Black Noise because
what year is this?
Oh fuck, I don't know.
It's got to be like 2018, right?
It must have been, around that time, because it was when Black Noise had stopped being what it was, and there was kind of a lull where nothing was happening, and Nico's like, "Oh, we should get this started again before the shot."
Way back when, because they started in like 2016 or something, just a bunch of producers.
Yeah, like Ideism and all that crew from the Seattle area now is where they all are in Spokane. Estimate everybody.
Yeah.
And I was just looking. I had Voice Inside the Music was like just getting like kind of like almost finished, and I was like, I should probably actually put this out like so people listen to it, not just like throw it on Spotify through DistroKid. And so I showed it to Nico, and I low key begged him to like get it released, and he was like, "Yeah, I guess we used to release stuff, but we can start doing that again." Yeah.
That's sick.
And yeah.
Wait, was Straight Shooter before or after that?
Straight Shooter was on that album
already. Yeah. Before you presented it to Nico.
No.
I was about to say, I feel like you had a lot of it already ready.
Yeah, it was all just like a lot of collage of random samples that I was putting together. I was really like going hard on like, this is going to be like my big, well put together project.
And it is.
And it was.
I'm proud of it, but there's some mixing choices on there that
no one else gonna notice.
I can't listen to it anymore.
How will they know?
Blue Train to
I sung on it too. That was crazy.
That's what I'm saying. It was because the first time I ever we actually hung out a couple years after we first met.
You brought some Little Caesars over.
I brought Little Caesars over. I brought Little Caesars in the cacti.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, those are fire though. That brings me back.
I had one of those in my fridge for like 2 years afterwards.
They gave it to me after because they discontinued.
That's right. Yeah, we should have kept one.
It was good. It was good. It tasted all right.
That was vibes, dude. Wasn't it like tequila? That was like their thing.
It wasn't tequila. They didn't say it was tequila. It was definitely tequila in there.
Yeah, it definitely had to be.
But you know what? They have nothing on Menace Brewing.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be right back after these messages. We'd like to give a special thanks to Lost Giant Cider Company, always providing us with our cider beverages and the best of the cider beverages. Visit Lost Giant's Tap Room in the heart of Bellingham at 1200 Meter Avenue in the Haskell Business Center. It's just down the street from Lakeway Fred Meyer. Menace Brewing, located in the Fountain District, is where flavor is unleashed. It serves as a local hub of craft beer and community. Recognized as the neighborhood's premier soccer hangout, you know I love me some soccer. Menace Brewing isn't just a brewery, it's the go-to spot for sports action and local engagement. Visitors can catch the game, connect with fellow fans, and immerse themselves in the heart of the spirited community. Menace Brewing invites everyone to join them, where every visit feels like coming home. Experience Menace Brewing in Bellingham today. And welcome back. Yeah, but no, that was crazy. We had just right here, was that 58? Yeah, we had a 58, put a sock over it. And
we did the sock trick, no pop filter yet.
And
I didn't have a pop filter until my partner randomly brought one to me.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, they had one because they're a PC gamer that they just weren't using. I did not have a pop filter before that.
And you sang on that song. So I was like, no, you have to do this part. You should be singing on your own songs.
Got my falsetto out a little bit.
And it was phenomenal.
Yeah,
Everybody always asks me, like, how'd you get out? I was like, that's not me, that's Slap.
No pitch effects applied. No, I went up there.
Raw vocals.
And I never sung since. Not yet. Wait.
We're bringing that back.
Yeah. We got plans.
This damn fly.
So they don't just ignore it. So with this, you want to take the next one?
What are some of them influences on some of your upcoming, some of your old stuff?
Yeah.
Actually, let's go to upcoming.
Upcoming.
Let's go to upcoming. What's the influences on the upcoming?
Yeah. Okay.
Let's start promo right now.
I've been holding this collection of tracks together for like 5 or so years. It's been done for like at least 2 years now. But it's just such a different vibe and darker and like less poppy than something I released before. So I'm trying to find a way to push it out. I've been listening to a lot of Boards of Canada's early non-released tape music.
Okay.
Which I think got leaked at some point in like early internet history. And it's not officially out, and technically I don't think they want people to hear it, but it's like there's some crazy tape experiments on there, and the textures are like some of the best stuff they've ever done. And I find that stuff really inspiring because they were working with like nothing when they were doing that stuff.
Just literally just being as creative as possible, like just thinking outside the box tenfold.
I don't know how they caught the vibe that they did at the time that they did. Everyone says about Boards of Canada that they were like so ahead of their time, and like they sound like nobody else, and like they somehow were able to synthesize. I know they were just like old educational film reels is like where most of their stuff from, and it's like that's such a crazy place to draw from. And I feel like that's kind of banging now. Like people are really into like finding like random bits of nostalgia and
True.
Kind of packaging it into something. But that early stuff, holy shit, like just transports you. And I'm not emulating that because I'm still trying to keep it slap serif a little bit and get keep it funky, keep the banging drums that I usually do on that kind of thing.
Yep.
But it's this weird headspace, and I want it out so I can move on.
So you feel obligated to like, jump that headspace, like,
I think
just
it's
get
some
out
of the
there.
best stuff I've ever done. So if I don't put it out, it's like
Yeah.
it's just a waste. Yeah. And I've been playing that stuff live for a while. So if you've been to any of my live shows, you've heard some of this stuff, and it's had mixed reactions.
Well, I mean, when you say mixed reactions, sometimes you got to understand when you put something, you play something live for the first time and no one's heard it. A lot of times you are going to expect them to go crazy, but they're not going to go crazy because they're trying to digest and actually understand it.
Yeah.
I had to learn that real hard, bro.
They
'Cause I was
kinda
like, why are they
process.
all this? Yeah, no, they're just.
Yeah. Why aren't they feeling my new shit? It's like, because it's new.
Their CPU's loading, bro. They're still processing, dog.
Yeah.
That's really what it be.
I've been using my Juno 106 a lot.
I'm so happy you got that repaired.
It was. Can I tell the story about how I acquired this thing?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Talk your shit.
Yeah.
Back in just before I went to college, I was dating someone in Seattle who lived in a house with a bunch of people, and there was someone moving out. I think that were clearing. They was just clearing out their room,
Oh.
and they had a pristine Juno 106 just like sitting in this huge room full of like various junk. And I was like, hey, do you guys know what that is? That's like a really cool synth. You should definitely sell it. You guys should sell it so you can get some money for it. Don't just throw it away. This is a really cool piece of equipment. And they were like, oh yeah, we used to learn piano on this thing when we were kids. You can have it if you want. And I was like, no, sell it. Like, I don't feel right taking this from you guys. This is like an
It's gold.
expensive synth.
How much you get it for?
I got it for nothing. They let me have it. Yeah. No, they let me take it home, and then we broke up like 2 weeks later or something like that. So if they ever ask for it back, I'm gonna.
You know what? It's been how many years?
After this
at
episode,
point?
you ain't asking for shit back.
You can't ask no
Yeah,
more,
there's-
homie.
If you're watching this, you lost out. We told you it was
But-
worth
Matter of
money.
fact, go ahead and Google Juno 106 and check it out.
Yeah.
Bitch ass.
The thing was squirrely though, because it had just been sitting like in that room for a long time, and I had not been able to find a person who had that because it needed its like chips replaced.
Yeah.
The 6 ones that actually like create the voice
Yeah,
chips. So I finally went to this place in Canada, and like they happen to have like these perfect recreation chips. So it's not the original, like completely vintage ones, but I don't think those exist anymore. So I dropped $600 on it, which is still like a real big.
That was you
cost.
buying the synth.
Yeah, yeah. I still put some
wild.
money into it, and now it's a little squirrely sometimes, but
Nah, it still works though.
I like it because it's so simple. You really have to get creative with it to create something that isn't just like this cheesy
Standard
70, 80
preset,
sound.
yeah.
But because the settings on it are so bare bones, it really lets you like understand what you're doing in real time. I think if it was cheaper, I think it would be like the perfect intro synth for like anybody, but you
But
can
because it's
push it
expensive.
to do some weird stuff if you start playing. I wish I had the model where you could sync the LFO to a clock, because I think it's just completely, it's a slider, it's free.
Oh, that's crazy.
So no one's heard this one yet, but that one track that we did, the spins.
Wee woo.
Wee woo, yeah.
Wee woo.
There's a section of that where like there's this really cool filter part that's going up and down. I had to do that shit by hand, like during the
And you
recording.
can hear it like because it's not quantized or anything.
No.
You can hear it like fall behind and then get too fast and then
Yeah.
come back but it fits so perfectly throughout the entire track.
It's almost got a little bit of Dilla time on it. 'Cause I was
Exactly.
really, like trying to be late on the
Exactly.
filter with it.
Shout out Dilla, man. That's another legend that don't get brought up enough these days.
So speaking of that, right there, so Juno sounds like that is part of the process. So right now, working on these newer, or if you've been working on them for quite some time,
Yeah.
what has been the process? I know when we've worked in the past, it's you had me pick like blind pick 3 records, and we'll get one sample from each and figure out from there.
Yeah,
How's this
Rhythm
one
Roulette's
been?
fun. For this one in particular, and I hope it's out in the near future because I really want people
Is
to hear
this
this.
Surf Sprites?
Surf Sprites, yeah, this is from the project that I'm talking about. And this is one of the more upbeat tunes. There's a lot of more ambient stuff on there. What was the question? What's
What
our
is the
process for
process?
this?
What is the process while
Yeah.
working on this album?
It's different than when I work with you or any other
Yeah.
rapper, because when I'm working with you guys, like I really try to come prepared with like
No, don't ever do that.
solidified ideas. No, I gotta think ahead, because you never know when like something's. I'll hear a sample and I'll be like, oh, this has Chris written like all over it. Or like even like later after I've been listening to it, because I keep a little folder on my phone of like stuff that's I'm just collecting for like years and years. And every so often I'll be like, oh wait, no, this would be perfect for this project. But for this one, it was like all just like patience of trying to find the right sound to put into it, patience with like the actual creation.
Sound selection is very
of
important.
songs. Yeah, because it's what I'm bad at. It's like my worst trait as a musician.
I disagree.
I want everything to get done immediately and then never come back to it. But with this
Oh,
one,
so you suck at come back to shit.
yeah, this one I would make like the bare bones,
Hmm.
like just little snippets of ideas, and I'd wait like months, and then I'd come back to it
with
like
fresh
you
ears.
do. Yeah.
With fresh ears.
And I think it really, it lets you detach your ego from the songs themselves.
Because like you're getting a sample, like someone sent you something, you're like, oh, I'm gonna add to this now.
Yeah, it's like collaborating with yourself through time, almost.
I'm gonna collab with myself.
With your
and 6 months ago.
future self. I love that.
Hey, future self, kill this one, bro.
Hey, if you ever you work at Reset Games now, right?
Yeah.
So if you ever see Time Splitters,
Oh, that's
Time
just phenomenal.
Splitters
Yeah, that's a
too.
phenomenal game.
It's such a good game.
should be the name of a track or a project.
Time Splitters too. I grew up with, and it's a completely different topic, but I grew up with the original Xbox because we were in the Redmond area. And talking to people nowadays about like, oh, what games did you play as a kid? It's like nobody knows what Blinks the Cat is. Nobody knows what Whacked or Kung Fu
The
Chaos
Ninja
is.
or whatever it was.
Yeah.
He played the OG.
No, actually, in the future, I'd love to take some original, like those early couple of original Xbox games, like the launch titles. Some of those have some really just crazy soundtracks on them.
All right, it's not Xbox, but we're gonna make a song called Super Monkey Ball.
We could do it. We can do it.
You could do anything.
That game gave me fucking nightmares.
You do anything you put your mind to, man.
Anything.
Damn.
Yeah.
You just yelling on me?
It's we haven't even talked about how hot it is outside right now.
We sweating.
Yeah.
It's hot,
I had to
nigga.
change shirts
I
before
tried
we
to
came
keep myself from not yawning, and like last episode, I was like, I had to breathe in, bro. It's hot.
Also, I'm just relaxed around you guys, so I'm taking it easy.
So you tired?
Yeah, I'm not tired.
Oh, Lord.
I'm letting loose.
Let's talk about your band.
My band?
Your
Yeah, I heard
band.
you part of a band. Y'all like some superheroes or something like that?
Super
Yeah.
duper what? Super duper what?
So me and the Rhetorician are in a band with another band called Supermissive, which is this insane, talented group of musicians that blow my mind every time they play.
If you haven't heard of them, go check them out right now.
Oh my god! Like they,
This second.
What's that, Joannets? How you say the one song? Joannets? I don't know how to say it, bro.
yeah, look that up for me.
I'd be illiterate sometimes.
Actually, I made a remix for one of their tracks at some point. It's some of my finest work. I hope it comes out at some point.
Oh, you best believe it will.
Smell the money.
What? All right, it's the how you say that?
See? Oh my bad, Bob. Jouissance?
Jouissance.
The Jouissance?
How you say that?
Jouissance.
It's like juice and Renaissance.
Jouissance. There's
You added
it on in there, bro.
It should be like Renaissance, right? Like Jonaissance.
Johns.
That's
Jouance?
what I thought. Wait, so
Jouance.
you don't know
Jouance.
officially like what it's pronounced like?
So
No, that's it.
that's a different word, bro.
Yeah.
Hold on.
That's a different language, nigga.
Did you go to college?
No.
Did you go to college?
I did.
Damn.
Yeah, that's why you can read shit like that.
You should be able to read shit like that.
I did not go into English.
I graduated in 5th grade.
Nigga. You know what?
All right,
I ain't even
hard.
graduate. Fuck it.
5th grade was hard.
No, it wasn't.
Nah.
We'll be right back after these messages. You know that one record you're trying to find on vinyl from your favorite artist. You just can't find it. Have you ever checked out Black Noise? It's in the heart. It is the heart of Bellingham's music scene. Founded by the one and only Nico Sanchez. They've got all sorts of indie gems handpicked by Nico himself. Jazz, punk, you name it. Swing by for some good vibes and whatever album you're trying to find. 1312 Bay Street, Tap in. Binary Recording Studio is a versatile space designed to cater to all music genres. And when I say all, I mean all. If you're into jazz, rock, hip-hop, or anything in between, Binary is equipped to bring your music to life. With the expert engineering and the best setup, my boy Bob, he can capture the essence of whatever you are wanting to create and bring it, just to reality. From there, book your session today, unleash your creativity at Binary Recording Studio. But for real, my boy Bob, he will not disappoint. And welcome back. But tell us about this band.
Yeah.
How does this work? What is your superpower?
Yeah, how are 2 bands in there?
We gotta talk about the band. We are the Duper Humans, and it is Rhetorician, me, and give me a second. We just said their name.
Supermissive?
Supermissive. Thank you. It is me, Rhetorician, and Supermissive.
You got Barty in there. You got, just drop names.
Don't ask me for
You got Sam, man.
I don't fuck with names.
Either way, I know you guys all dress up in like superhero costumes.
Yeah. Rhetorician takes the lore building seriously.
Yes, very.
He thinks about this stuff like all the time. He's doing some like murder mystery stuff in the
I
background.
was gonna say, yeah. For the next release party, yeah,
we a character, nigga. We gonna be in there.
This is a world premiere. Rhetorician, please confirm. Just put a thumbs up in the comments.
He has like 30 characters in that shit. Like he's always writing. He's a writer. And so of course when he decided we should do a band, I think the band started because we needed some live performers for. It's how any band starts. You need, if you're a rapper, you need some live performers to play your tracks at like
bigger things and
bigger events, and like acoustic sets were a thing that we were doing back then. So me and him, I was DJing for him a lot at the time, and we got the Duper Humans together with Supermissive.
Yeah.
And he built the lore around it. We're superheroes who are... You'd have to ask him for like the full breakdown, because it's still...
Because he writes
it's a little heady.
so check it
in
out.
depth.
Check it out. So
You trying to imitate that nigga?
yeah, that's it, right? So look. So what happens is, Smokey, he really thinks that he can steal the hammer, but
he won't.
I go ahead and grab my homies.
We go jump that nigga.
What is your superpower?
I am
Being
supersonic
sensational.
slap,
Supersonic
and
slap.
I can scratch very fast.
Hey.
Because that's what I do in the band. I scratch.
And honestly, it fits so well. Because also, I have so much love for all of you, but I have a deep down
He about to say some hateful shit.
small hatred. Because I think it was a 2022.
Who you hating on?
It was a Meltdown Showdown. We were competing to get to Summer Meltdown.
Yeah.
And it was me versus them, bro. It was 7 of them, 1 of me.
Nigga got jumped. Nigga got
They
jumped.
jumped me, bro. They beat me. I was so close too.
You had the stage presence.
I had
that we
everything,
don't
but y'all
have.
had the band.
Y'all had the band.
And you had the videos behind. I didn't have videos behind. So yeah,
We
I ain't
came
gonna lie.
prepared for that.
I came
In
with.
Bellingham, in Beham, a band's always gonna
No,
win.
that was in Seattle. It was in Nectar Lounge.
Well, even in this region, Northwest, a band's
that
gonna
was
win.
actually that felt. I've never done a battle of the bands.
That was
before.
a good competition.
It felt competitive.
It was so competitive.
I was sweating bullets.
There was only like
before
2
we got
people on that
stage.
list that were kind of like, eh. Everybody else was like, oh, I gotta come correct.
But yeah, we've been recording an album for a long time now. The band got together and wrote some. I don't even know how to describe this project because it's some of the most insane shit I've ever heard in my life.
Yes, it's very, very well. I've already heard like half of it too.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say. I will say 10 out of 10. Like as soon as it comes out, I'm gonna have it on replay. The musicality of it and the way that things are able to like just change shape throughout songs, insane.
I'm very proud to be a part of it, and I really just did scratches over the top of everything, but I still think like this is going to be a project that we can like look back and be like, this is
Oh, we did that.
You're
we
proud
did
of that. You're proud of that
saw
one.
this to the end, and we're putting so much more time and effort into the promotion and like production around the project this time around too. We did like really professional band photos for the first time, and we all came in our superhero outfits. I've been wearing mountain bike armor as my superhero outfit since the beginning, and it's just never changed.
Yeah, no, that's all I love. That's all.
People ask about it all the time. It's like, why are you wearing mountain bike armor on stage? It's
Supersonic.
like, because I just started doing it, and now it's my thing.
Supersonic.
Yeah, everyone's got to have an identity.
But it's like if you became a superhero today, like what the fuck would you even wear? You know, that sounds better than what
Yeah,
I would have
everybody-
thought
If I'm
of.
getting
Like,
the brawl, I
would've
feel
put
like
on
I would not do poorly wearing some mountain bike armor. It's a little tight moving around. You feel stiff.
But you just this. You need shoulder. Yeah, actually, all your shoulders. Actually, yeah.
Yeah, your shoulders are pretty tall.
love it.
So-
Loving it.
So, Cass, I want to talk about you taking over though. Taking over the Bellingham hip hop scene.
I'm not taking over shit. I'm in the background. I've been learning.
That's a real humble way.
That's
Humble.
how I like it. I like being friends with talented people and helping out with their projects, and I like every so often releasing my own thing and letting it be enjoyed by the people that enjoy it.
So, when can we expect this project though?
I feel like I should aim for October because it's spooky. It's a little spooky. I feel like that's the month for it.
And then the single that we have.
Search Sprites.
When are we looking at that? Because the people, they'll only be able to hear it on this episode once this
I'll
comes out.
drop it when the episode drops. Why not? I'll hold myself to that actually because I need someone to kind of convince me to put this stuff out at this point.
You know, last year I was texting you. I was like, you should drop it on January 3rd. It'd be like S113 or like something. I forget what it was. I made a cover for it. It looked
Trying
cool.
to be clever.
It was clever. It
Real
looked good.
clever. But, you know, drop it when the time's right.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm excited for people to hear this one. And Search Sprites is a good track to lead with. I was listening through the tracks last night, and I was like, what am I going to send these guys? Because, like, they're all, like, in their own kind of little world.
Yeah.
So nothing is really representative of the rest of the project. But this one...
As it should be.
This one has elements enough of everything where I feel like
Yeah.
if you enjoy this track, then you will very much like what's coming next.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Same.
It should do all right.
So with this, you know, your project isn't the only thing. We just gotta stop bullshitting.
Yeah.
We've been working on something for 2 years.
We've been talking about and like making little itty bits and pieces.
Little
of
tiny bits and
something
pieces for 2
for
years.
2 years, yeah.
This is the year it gets done.
Because we fought with each other so much, but like we both have such big aspirations, and I feel like
There's
when
so
we get
much
together,
going on.
when we get together,
On the
it's like,
real.
oh, we got to make the biggest thing ever.
Yeah, no, because it can't be light. And it's not gonna be light. It's not no starter pack.
No, everything, and
Noel's gonna narrate the whole thing.
I will.
oh, you're
The decision
so
was made
nice.
just
Thank
now.
you.
That's
I think that's why I'm here, right, Bob?
Right, Bob? I think Bob
Yeah,
left.
I think
No, you
Bob.
just held up a peace sign.
Yeah,
We're all on our
He
own.
likes my
All right,
voice.
cool.
Yeah.
So, with this, what are some things that you're looking forward to with the music scene in Bellingham this year, next year, the next 5 years?
I am looking forward to After Sounds, which will already have happened when this episode comes out. But y'all, if you did go to After Sounds and you're watching this, thank you so much for supporting our little scene out here, because like we all we all love each other so much, and we all love what we do so much, and we love to share it with you guys. And it's such a good audience when we do that.
Oh, yeah, it's always lit. It's dumb.
It's like the
it's
best
a lot
show
of love,
ever. I
dude.
have so much fun.
Also, me and you, we gonna have the same day. That's going crazy.
I'm so glad we're playing together.
Matter of fact, I'm
gonna
gonna have
be-
you stay up there for a little bit of mindset as well. We'll just like integrate it. We'll talk about it after this.
We'll plan it out. Yeah. I'm
sounds
excited for Jordan, the Rhetorician, has had an instrumental project that he's been working on for
Yeah.
a long time. He producing. He really out here. He's been like honing his craft for a long time,
He
and
been
that's
working.
coming out in the near future. Yeah, I think that's gonna blow some shit up when it does, because people are gonna realize like, oh, he can do everything.
Kapow!
Yeah, we got Yoga Man. He's got
Yoga, man, that's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Our day, I don't care what nobody says. Our week is gonna be the craziest week.
I'm not gonna brag on a podcast about mine, but I will say that Crevin.
So first of all, look. There's a difference between bragging and talking your shit.
Talk your shit.
Sometimes you can talk your shit and still be humble. Like, I'm gonna say we're gonna have the best week, but I know everybody else gonna snap me. Maybe like outbar me, maybe I do something. Like, but
Look,
hey,
it's
how are we gonna be crazy?
It's competition.
Yeah, it's competition.
Yeah, everyone that we don't work with whack people at this point, right? Like,
That's a good way to put it.
every single one of our friends is like on the top of their game all the time, like doing the best version of themselves.
Facts.
So we're just gonna do that too.
Let's keep evolving.
Yeah.
All right, so let's do it like this, Slap. What's one piece of advice that you have for the people out there? Any piece of advice in life? Anything that you want to give them before we part ways?
Anything.
Take your time.
This where you talk your shit.
I want to give some production advice. I really do. All of you are, if you're out there and you're just starting to like dip your toes into the production world a little bit and you're starting to make your own beats, the YouTube right now is full of people that are trying to sell you their way of doing things, and you have to know how to do this exact technique for things to sound professional, or you need to have this plugin to be creative at all. If you're not using these collections of plugins, then you're behind the game. I really implore you to just jump into your instrument or program of choice blind. Give yourself some patience and spend some years just being bad and experimenting and like making some stuff that doesn't sound quite right.
Click buttons, turn knobs.
If you can do that and you can find your own path through the nonsense, then you're gonna come out the other side the most unique individual. And I feel like that's the kind of stuff that I like to listen to.
It's missing right now too, because everybody, it's very formulaic. Formulaic.
And there's a million cats out there that are doing some amazing like unique stuff all the time, and the promotion game is a whole nother problem that I don't even have solved. I mean, if you guys look at my Instagram right now, I haven't posted something in like a year.
It's gonna change after the day.
Yeah.
You damn right.
I got some shows up. I gotta promote this podcast. I gotta
You
drop
fucking
some stuff.
Promote
right.
yourself.
Yeah, I gotta
You.
promote myself.
Promote your life. We want to know about you.
I don't have advice about that though. 'cause
No,
I
it's
don't
not
have-
advice. We just want to see you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, wherever you gonna be, we want to see you there.
We want to see you win.
I think 2024, end of 2024, start of 2025, I'm gonna start being a lot more active again. Why are you wagging your finger?
Now.
Today.
Today?
Why?
Today.
So, was my mom, bro? I saw my mom got the thing on her wall. Was say, some day is not a day of the week. Start now.
Start now.
Yeah,
Okay.
start today. You keep saying you're gonna do it someday, it might never be done.
Because that's not a day of the week. That's how I go.
That's not Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday,
that's
Friday,
actually-
Saturday.
It's not a piece of advice that I am worthy of giving, but I think that's entirely correct. If you're the kind of person like me that gets extremely caught up into like
Planning it
the
out.
planning phase of things,
Start it out and then keep planning. Plan it as you go.
Just start doing something, and also release some stuff that you're not super proud of, but you think someone might be into.
I did that this year.
Just drop some stuff. Don't be me, and don't drop anything besides some like collaborations for 5 years. Just
Don't be
drop
me
something.
either. Apparently, because that's what
You
I've been
never put
on.
nothing out.
That's what I've been on.
If you've never put anything out, this is why I missed the SoundCloud days, dude. Because people weren't afraid of just like making something a day
Yeah.
and dropping.
I still put stuff out on SoundCloud all the time. People just don't see it.
well, because it's
If people follow it, you'll probably know it. But like, yeah, I put a lot more stuff on there. There's a bunch of freestyles.
If you don't have the app either, like I used to just be on the web browser, SoundCloud, so like
Oh, yeah.
I'd never get notifications and shit.
Yeah, DistroKid's a little bit different if you're putting your own stuff on Spotify.
I'm the worst about that, bro, because you know when you can release something, you're supposed to do it like a week in advance.
Yeah, you have to plan ahead.
I always do it like the day or two before.
Day of.
And that's when it be dropping like Sunday at 3 p.m. They're like, why I come out of that?
Then when he got features,
man, that done messed me up, bro.
My boy got features. He's like, yo, you gotta accept.
I found out the day like Dang Zavala was releasing our song. It was like 6 p.m. He said, yo, accept your splits. I was like,
it drops in 2 hours.
He said, I was like, oh yeah, I got you.
I love it.
Slap, thank you so much. I'm excited for this project. Excited to rock the stage with you soon. Let's just say we got some other things later this fall. You'll see some promotion for that. It's gonna be a legendary show for that one. Let's say October.
I've been winking at the camera.
It has something to do with Slap's hair.
Mm-hmm.
Wink, 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 wink. All right. We're going to kill that. But hey, thank you all for listening. My name is CHRVNS.
My name's Noel.
I'm Slap Serif.
We want to say thank you to our sponsors. We have Lost Giants, Menace Brewing. Thank you to Bob and Binary Recording Studios. AJ is Rocket Soul Studios for everything they do. Also, we've been at this for a year.
I was just about to point
Can
that
you
out.
We've been at this for a year.
fucking believe that?
So many changes.
Yeah.
And
Look
so
at
much
me.
growth.
I'm here.
He's had the hat lit up the whole time and it's pissing me off. Also, fun fact, the episode with my son Rocky, that was the 50th episode.
50th episode.
So yeah, thank you guys so much for all the support. Thank you all for coming out to our Boundary Bay show that we had. We will have one each quarter. We're going to work our best to get those things rolling.
Mm-hmm.
But thank you for staying in, tapped in. Continue to like, share, comment, as my son would say. Subscribe. And support your local music, man. Support your local music. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, bitch.
Stay hydrated, stay beautiful. Have a great day.
Bye.
Thanks again for tuning in to Shut Up and Listen. For more captivating content, including videos, articles, and everything music related, visit our website at shutupbeham.com. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button wherever you get your podcast and join the conversation by following us at Shut Up and Listen Beham on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Shut Up and Listen is proudly produced by Rocket Soul and Binary Recording Studio. Stay tuned for more fantastic episodes.